What up, though? Thank you for tuning in to WFLNT Radio. Every morning this time, you can turn your dials to 810.5 for the TAGT show. It's early in the morning. Always remember to take some soft scrub, put it on your toothbrush, brush those raggedy teeth you got, follow behind it with a shot of Pine Sol, swish it around, but do not swallow it. It could be bad for your health. I'm your host, Mr. Slate, and I want to welcome you to the show. Let's get into it. What up, though? Welcome to the TAGT show, y'all. It is April 4th, 2020. It is 12:57 a.m. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the WFLNT radio, channel 810.5. Remember, y'all can reach out to us on the TAGT show hotline. That is 810-553-6592, 810-553-6592. Also, you can contact us via email at mrslate810@gmail.com. That's mrslate810@gmail.com. Also, we are on all of your major podcast platforms. We're still waiting on iHeartRadio. I don't know what the deal with iHeartRadio, but we are definitely everywhere else. We're Google, Spotify. We're with Apple Podcast Junkie. We're on everything else. I'll get a list and shout those out for you guys later. Also, Twitter, Mr._Slate810, Mr._Slate810. Let's get those follows up, y'all. I need to start posting some things on there for y'all as well. Also, definitely tune in, hit the like button, hit the stars, y'all. Comment. I need y'all to engage out there. We are working on getting things better. I just need the time. It's been rough out here, but I'm gonna definitely work on it. I got some things in planned up in the working, so stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. This is the TAGT show. Let's get into some headline news and see what's going on out here, y'all. What is the world coming to? All right, so the CDC now recommends everyone wear cloth masks in public. This was published by German Lopez, April 3rd, 2020, 6:25 p.m. There's evidence that everyone should use masks in certain public settings, but there's also a shortage of masks for healthcare workers. President Trump said Friday the CDC is advising that every person in the U.S. wear a cloth mask or face covering in certain public settings to combat the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, so it looks as though that these masks or face coverings should be worn in certain public settings. I guess the public settings would be, grocery stores, pharmacies, anywhere where you're going to run into someone else in the public. You just really want to just protect yourself and protect them as well. You might be sick and they may not be. Look at it that way. Don't look at it as, someone else sick all the time. It might be you too. You might have the corona mouth. I was at a store and I grabbed my drinks out of the cooler, and I went to the desk and I was kind of holding my drinks and my chips up for the lady to scan them. I didn't want her touching them, but she kept grabbing for my items, and I had to tell her. I said, "Hey, look, I'm no offense, but I'd rather hold it and you just pick up the scanner." And she got upset. She got upset with me and said that, "Oh, I don't have it." Like I don't know. You got a test kit in your pocket? We can confirm that, lady. I don't know, but I don't want you touching my stuff. So be mindful of that if you are working in stores or, you're working around other people. Let's just keep our distance, y'all, and do whatever we can to get through this, because I know what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go to cdc.gov, and I want you to look up the statistics from past years of the things that we went through and the things we're going through now, and get back with me, because something's not adding up. When you look at the numbers from all these other pandemics and breakouts that we had, especially like the Ebola, I didn't even have to look at that. That was a flesh-eating disease, and I don't remember this country being shut down totally. That's why I say I think something is going on through the back door. I think that back door, they're trying to slide something through that back door on us. I don't know what it is, but we definitely got to take the time that we're sitting in the house. I'm hearing all type of I'm going to just call them conspiracy theories, because that's what they are. Nobody has yet to come out and prove this, but I'm hearing people say that the 5G signal is messing up people's respiratory systems, because there has been studies that show that this may be the case. Like, it's possible. So that's not something I'm Xing out. The stay-at-home order, they don't want people out on the streets after a certain amount of time because they're working on building these 5G towers, and they don't want anybody to see. I hear it all, and trust me, I'm looking into it. So far, I'm kind of in the middle, because I know it's possible. So I'm kind of in the middle at this point in time. But do your own research. Take the time. You're sitting in the house. You're not doing nothing. Don't watch Netflix all day. Don't watch Family Guy all day. Man, use your brain and figure out what's going on around here outside your door, instead of just sitting in like a sack of meat, eating up, getting plump, because I know y'all getting plump out there. Y'all not exercising. You're not doing nothing. Come on, y'all. Use your brain. Get with your family and sit down and say, hey, let's look up some things and see what we can come up with. It's not a bad idea. Family bonding anyway. Do it. So the White House scrambles to scoop up medical supplies worldwide, angering Canada and Germany. Oh, God, what are we doing now? The Washington Post published this April 3rd. 7:21 p.m. The Trump administration's global scramble to secure more protective masks for U.S. healthcare workers has sparked tension with allies, including Canada and Germany, which fear they could face shortages as they battle their own coronavirus outbreak. I know that's right. We got to get our stuff together. Y'all slipped and dropped the ball, which we did when there was the swine flu breakout. We were urged to get more medical supplies, but somebody dropped the ball on that. Who dropped the ball on that? I have no idea who that was. I wish I could point the finger at them, but I don't know who that was. But whoever you are, strike you with a lightning bolt, baby, because you dropped the ball, Jack. So now they're looking at us saying, we already got thousands of nurses out of Windsor to come and help you guys in Detroit each day. They're helping, but at the end of the day, they're looking, which is Canada, that is, they're looking like, we need our own stuff. We can't be exhausting our resources on you guys. We did what we were supposed to do. You guys didn't. So that's crazy. I mean, to me, doesn't this seem like this is like something out of a novel or something? Like, I don't know. With me, I can just smell something coming down the pipeline, because people are freaking out. You know what I mean? People are freaking out, man. In quarantine with an abuser is the pretty much the headline. Surge in domestic violence reports linked to coronavirus, and this is from The Guardian. This was published Friday, the 3rd, April 2020. So we got domestic violence at a rise right now because you're stuck in the house with this big, bruteful man, and you're getting on his nerves, or vice versa. You're stuck in the house with this big, bruteful woman, and you're getting on her nerves, and they just pop off. They pop off. I hear there's a rise in people getting a divorce, which is sad, man. This should bring people together, not separate us. It should bring us together, and it shows you the mindset and the mind frame of us as people being on this continent and calling ourselves Americans, or whatever you want to call yourself. If you're a citizen of this country, the mindset is messed up, man. It is messed up. Instead of us fighting back with knowledge and diving in to see what we can do to get out of this situation and educate ourselves, they're sliding stuff through the back door on us, man. They're sliding it through as we just sit there and watch Netflix and eat popcorn and hamburgers and hot dogs. We just chilling, and they just sitting back rubbing their hands together. All right, y'all, they almost sleep. So you definitely want to be careful, y'all. Wear your mask. If your state tells you to wear the mask, wear the mask. They're finding people out here now. You get a fine. Get everything you need. Stock up on your wine and things like that, y'all, because they finna close this joker down, man. I see it coming. The economy, we're gonna take a real big hit, and that little $1,200 that they talking about sending you a check for, don't be in no hurry to get that, because where you gonna spend it at? Where you gonna spend it? They're talking about ending physical money. So my question is, where are you going to spend this money? How are you going to cash it if everything is closed? Didn't think about that, huh? Did you? Well, you better think about it. These are the things you need to sit back and analyze and strategize about with you and your family while you're sitting in the house, not stuffing your face with bonbons and croutons, baby. You got to wake up. Y'all. So, I want y'all to go to the cdc.gov and look at the statistics of stuff, man. There's stuff that's way worse. And I don't know how they coming up with these numbers, because you look at when they got the test kits, which was last week. How are you coming up with these numbers when we had shortages of test kits? Like, where are y'all getting these numbers from? I don't know. Things just seems a little fishy to me, man. Let's go ahead and go to the shout outs. Shout out to my Aunt Lane in Utah. She wanted to know from state to state, where do people go to get tested, and how does it work, and what are they doing to separate when they find out they have it or they don't have it? Good question. So what's happening is, unfortunately, right now, if you have the virus, say for instance you have symptoms, you're coughing and you just blue in the face, you messed up, you can go to the hospital, but 9 times out of 10 they are going to turn you away. Sad but true. We're running out of test kits.